And we are live. I did not realize that I had to hold this horizontally, but that's okay. Welcome to the Merchandise and Memories YouTube channel. I am Canadian Bulldog. We, of course, support wrestling merchandise and memories. That's merchandiseandmemories.com. And excited to have everyone here for this live version of Bulldog's unboxings. Now, I will get to our unboxing in just a little while, but just while we're waiting here for people to join, I just wanted to mention what you're looking at right here is our Hall of King Kong Bundy figures. I am a huge King Kong Bundy fan, have been for many, many years. And so we're going to go through, we have not all of the King Kong Bundy figures available, but certainly most of them. And why don't we go through it now? So you can see here, we've got a King Kong Bundy severed head, and that is from his stretchy wrestler. That's all I've been able to procure at this point. That's an LJN figure. Also an LJN is the King Kong Bundy Bendy, Wrestling Superstars Bendy. Then we've got from Figures, I think it's Figures Toy Company, you've got two different versions of the King Kong Bundy, the regular one, and then the Bloody Bundy figure. You've got the OG back there, that's the LJN figure, and then we've got two different versions of Jakks Pacific. So I think this was the original Classic Superstars Bundy, and then the one with a little bit of hair on top, that was from a tag team set. So we love our Bundy here, and that is part of the reason I'm bringing this to you today live. I could not wait to bring this to everybody. Just so you know, on this very channel, we do a Bulldogs unboxings every single week, every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's definitely something we love to unbox our wrestling figures here. We've got tons and tons more. I think I already have episodes that are recorded between now and late January of 2024. It's a lot in the pipeline. That's why I didn't want to wait for these two figures. The second I received them in the mail, I wanted to bring them to you people and do the unboxing. So without further ado, we've got here, trying to do this with one hand, which isn't always easy. I've got a box here. I have already cut it open just in the interest of full and fair disclosure because I did want to see, I didn't want to have to cut it awkwardly on the air, so I cut it awkwardly off the air. And it has got two figures from the Heels and Faces series by Zombie Sailor Toys. I do not own any of the Heels and Faces, or I didn't up until right now. So without further ado, let me crack this bad boy open. Let's see what's under the hood. I have not looked at the figures yet, even though I had already opened it. So we've got some literature here first. This is the Series 2 figures. I'll admit I really did want to get more of them, but just very expensive when you consider the shipping and the Canadian dollars and what have you. So I know I needed the Bundy. Then I also figured, you know what, I don't have a Hasbro Andre the Giant, so this is definitely the next best thing. Would I have loved to get Bruiser Brody? Absolutely. Raven, yeah, I think so. Nick Gage and Kevin Sullivan, less so, but definitely eye on the prize. It was Bundy here that I was after. And then you see here on the back, oh wow, there's some new ones here. Randy Savage, Bloody Ric Flair, the Blackstrap Andre the Giant. You got Power and Glory, Slick, One Man Gang, Road Warriors, Chris Candido, Smart Mark Sterling, Tony Nora / Ahmed Johnson, Mike Booger Shaw, aka Bastion Booger, Johnny Gargano, wow, Todd Pettengill, and then the Nick Gage and Matt Cardona GCW Death 2-pack. So that's very cool. That's what to watch for. And then we've got another piece of literature here. Series 3 of Heels and Faces. And you've got Power and Glory, Hercules and Paul Roma. You've got One Man Gang. You've got Jack Tunney and Slick. That oh my God, that's an awesome series just of people who either don't have figures or don't have many figures. And then you see the first in the Savage Legacy, the Macho Man Hasbro style figure. So can't wait. Available early 2024. I like that they sort of advertise what's coming up. And another brochure here. In stock, immediate shipping. So, oh, okay. So this is the Andre the Giant black strap. We're getting the blue strap today. And this has Available Black Friday. So yeah, that's pretty cool. A different face it looks like. And then on the back here you see this. Oh, and okay, hold on. You can interchange the head. So I wonder if it's the head from this one with the other one. That would be kind of cool. Officially licensed Andre the Giant Blackstrap edition. So much in there. Are there any? There do not look to be any more brochures in here, but what we've got now are the figures. And man, oh man, the first one in here, complete in bubble wrap, is King Kong freaking Bundy. I am so excited right now. I really wish I was able to put my phone on a tripod, but what are you going to do? So let's take a look at this packaging first. Very reminiscent of Hasbro's packaging. You've got the photo and the signature here by Ron Rudat. I think he's the person who designed these figures, also designed the Hasbros back in the day. Oh my! I cannot tell you how excited I am to have this in hand and to be able to open it. Ages 18 and up. This is an adult collectible. I'm an adult sometimes, in theory. And then you've got we showed the figures coming up soon. You've got the sketching of King Kong Bundy I'm assuming that's by Ron Rudat. You've got the card here. Bundy's enormous physique is so massive that he's often referred to as the walking condominium. While a 3 count is needed to win a wrestling match, Bundy demands the referee count to 5 while he has his opponent pinned. King Kong Bundy finishes off his victims with the avalanche, a big splash in the corner. And then you've got, what is this, a point? like those Hasbro points? I'm not sure. The chances of seeing this at retail for a decent price are slim. So I'm very glad I ordered it. I ordered this, I ordered this maybe, a year ago, something like that. Does that sound about right? So now, the moment we've all been waiting for, I'm going to have to put my tripod to work here for a second so I can actually open it with both hands. So there we go. Sorry, you're just seeing a box right now, but it will get better, I assure you. I'm trying my best to tear this from the card without getting half the cardboard on it, but as you know, that's an occupational hazard when you're opening these things. Almost there, folks. Oh my God. All right. We've got King Kong Bundy here. King Kong freaking Bundy. Oh, I can't tell you how happy I am right now. And this looks like it could be a Hasbro. We'll do some comparisons in a little bit. He's got the giant hand. He's yelling. It's interesting they chose to have the eyebrows on him, but it's got the shine that you would expect from a Hasbro figure. It feels like I am just unboxing a brand new Hasbro, to be totally honest with you. Arms move somewhat. Obviously doesn't have an action like the Hasbros and the retro figures have, and that is okay. I cannot wait to have this Bundy crush my Hasbro Hulk Hogan. Look at the detail on this. You've got the singlet, the black knee pads, the black boots. You've got the wrist tape around them. Oh man, I legitimately excited to have the walking condominium in my collection. And let's just, while we're here, let's put him up. Let's match him with the Bundy Hall of Fame I mentioned earlier. We've got almost every King Kong Bundy figure ever commercially sold. And then we're going to add the newest edition here, and he fits like a freaking glove. Look at that. Look at that King Kong Bundy figure. I don't get excited too often about new additions to my figure collection. This is one of those moments though where I may have to sleep with this tonight. I'm not sure. I love the expression on his face. It's kind of reminiscent of the LJN, the OG one. It's kind of reminiscent of the King Kong Bundy. Not as reminiscent of the decapitated King Kong Bundy head, but an awesome addition. But we're not done yet. We've got one more heels and faces figure to unbox, and it's also wrapped in bubble wrap. So we're gonna get that out. Here we go. And it is Andre the Giant. Man, oh man. Now I'll show you my Hasbro collection in just a minute or two. But this is the Andre figure I've never managed to purchase at a reasonable price. I think it's the only Series 1 that I don't have, in fact, from Hasbro. Not crazy about the illustration here, but realized that might have been limited in what they could use. You got the Andre the Giant signature. Yeah, and then on the back here, let's see here. So you've got the original Ron Rudat drawing. You've got the same group of figures here. And then in his card, it says, Andre the Giant is a pop culture icon recognized all across the globe. The eighth wonder of the world, competed in many historic matches that changed the foundation of professional wrestling. Andre was always the marquee attraction in whichever promotion he performed for. That's so true. Man, I see Zombie Sailor may be on right now. I'm not sure. But if he is, loving the product so far. And yeah, let's crack this bad boy open. So again, I'm going to have to get creative for half a second here. I have a tripod, but unfortunately it won't hold it vertically. So just bear with me for a second while we crack this bad boy open. We'll see what's under the hood. Yes, sir. Yes. I'm just going to set him down here for a second. Andre the freaking Giant, people. Now, I didn't know if I was getting the blue strap or the black strap when I purchased this, because I saw both were in the lineup. I guess this is the first one, is the blue strap one. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. I've got Andre the Giant, and look at the look on his face. You know, I mentioned in a recent version of edition of Bulldog's Unboxings, which you can find in the archives here, that so many toy companies get the Andre the Giant face wrong, even Mattel sometimes. I love this one, though. I love the expression here. I will say the ultimate Andre the Giant is truly the ultimate Andre the Giant, but this is great. I love just the detail you can see here on his hair, how they've sort of sculpted it. You got those giant mutton chop sideburns, and I mean, it's got size, it's got some weight to it. He's also got these massive hands. Now, I don't know if the head comes off. I'm not sure I want to try at this time. I think I might do some research first before I do that, because last thing I would want to do is destroy this incredible figure. You got the blue singlet, perfect. Looks great all the way around. And then you've got the black boots. I'm not sure exactly. It may have been SummerSlam where the first SummerSlam where he looked like this. I'm not entirely sure. Again, I will leave it to the experts, but this is so great. I'm just going to compare the two figures I've got here, Bundy and Andre. And I mean, the size comparison is right. For sure. You got two badass members of the Heenan family, and they even worked together. These two had, not only did they wrestle each other, but they also worked together as part of the Heenan family. If you remember, there was the couple times where Bundy, my all-time favorite, went against Hulk Hogan on Saturday Night's Main Event, and Andre was in the corner. And so this is very strategic what I decided to do today in getting these two figures. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, so Andre, amazing. Just, he's got this size and girth to him, and it's just, I was worried that this was going to be, so much bigger than a typical Hasbro. So let's take a look. Let's bring Andre and Bundy over to the Hasbro collection, which is conveniently right over here. Excuse the mess here in Bulldog's basement. I'm going to shed some light on the subject there. Hopefully that'll help. So this is my Hasbro collection to date. I also have every WWE retro figure that was ever made. And then, yeah, here's the lion's share of them up here. But for size comparison, I really do want to compare these guys to a Hasbro figure. So I'm just don't want to drop them. So I'm going to stand them up for a second. You can already see, like, the scale is very, very good. Let's take El Matador, Tito Santana. Compare him with Bundy. Like, that looks just about right. I could see this match on an episode of WWF Cavalcade. Bundy against El Matador. And it just, like, you look at the shine of these figures, and these are, 30-year-old figures. And it's very, very consistent. On the other hand, let's have Andre pair up against his buddy Hulk Hogan. So you can see that this, maybe Andre should be a little bit taller or Hogan should be a little bit shorter. It's hard to say here in the moment. I'll have to do some more research on that, but it's good. It is, like, I know these aren't all, perfectly to scale in any way, but Andre does tower over Hogan, which is good enough for me. Maybe we can try a different. Let's put him against Skinner here, for example. Yeah, he's bigger than the Skin Man. He's bigger than Skinner. I love the, by the way, the skin tone on this Andre. It's very different than a lot of the other. If you look at the tans on some of these old Hasbro guys, maybe IRS is the closest he's to that skin tone, and just sort of doing a quick scan over. But those guys probably spend a lot of time in tanning beds. Maybe not Ric Flair as much. So he's got that almost like white, milky, translucent look to his skin. But I'm just talking here because I am so excited that I've got finally a King Kong Bundy in my collection, and of course an Andre the Giant in my collection. Before I go here, I just want to put in a plug for both this YouTube channel, which has new content coming online every single week, and Merchandise and Memories, which has new content every single day. merchandiseandmemories.com, people. So thank you for watching this unboxing. Really appreciate it. And we'll see everybody soon.